Hi, hello children, how are you all? Welcome back to my class. Today in this class we are going to continue our same lesson of maths, that is multiplication. So open page number 72. Multiplication. So in the previous classes we have learnt multiplication without carrying and multiplication with carrying, right? So today in this class we are going to continue with one more new concept, that is lattice method. So open page number 88. John Napier has discovered another method of multiplication. Let us learn that. So a person, John Napier, he has discovered another method of multiplication. So that method is known as lattice method. Okay, so here let's take one example. So 43 into 6. 43 into 6. So first we have to draw two boxes. Here you can see there are two multiplicants. Means here it is a multiplicand with two digits. So here we have to draw two boxes, whereas here only one multiplier is there. So here in vertically we have to draw only one box. Here you can see it is 1 and here it is 2. Right, now let's do it. Now write the multiplicand above the boxes. This multiplicand should be written on the above the boxes and the multiplier will be on the right side. Yes, so 6 is a multiplier, right? So multiply the tens. Now we have to multiply the tens digits and write the product in the first box. Okay, so let's start. 6 threes are how much? 6 threes are 18, right? So this 8, it is in the 10 place and 8 is in the unit 10. Yes, now we have finished with this 3. Now 6 fours are 24. So 24. So 4 it is in the unit place and this 2 it is in the 10 place. Yes, 24. Now we'll add this number. So here you can see how many numbers are there in this row. It is only one number. So what it is? It is 8. So we'll write 8 here. Now come to the second one here. So in this row 1 plus 4, it is 5. Only two numbers are there. 1 plus 4, it is 5. Next, come to the next row. How many numbers are there here? Only one number is there here in this box, right? So, we'll write here 2. So, therefore, 43 into 6 is 258. 258. Understood, children? Now let's take one more example. Multiply 57 and 48. So 57 into 48. Right. So this 57, it is a multiplicand, whereas 48 it is a multiplier. Now you tell me where I have to write this multiplicand. It should be written on the box, above the box, right? So 5, 7, 57. And this 48 we'll write here on the right side, 48. Okay, now let's multiply it. 4 sevens are 28. So 28. So this 8 it is a unit and 2 it is in the 10 place. So 28. Now 4 fives are 20. So we'll write 20 here. Yes. Now we have finished with the first number. Now come to the second digit. 8 sevens are 56. So 56. Next 8 fives are 40. So we'll write here 40. Right. Now tell me how many numbers are there here in this row? Only one number is there. Right. So we'll write here 6. And here how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. So 8 plus 5 is how much? 13. It is 13. Can I write 1, 3 here? Can I write like this? No, it is a wrong method. As you know that the two digits cannot be in a single place. Right. So what I have to do now? First here 8 plus 5 is how much? 13. 13 plus 0 is 13. So I can't write 13 here. What I have to do? Yes, the 3, the right number will write here and this next one number will carry over to the next column, that is here. Okay. So now 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Next 2. Only one number is there here, right? Only one. So 2. We'll write 2 here. So what is the answer here? 2736. Therefore 57 into 48 is equal to 2736. Understood, children? Okay. Now come to the page number 89. Exercise 5.5. Find the product by lattice method. So here are some examples. Let's solve it. First we'll take this 52 into 9. Okay. 52 into 9. So here you can see the multiplicand, it is of 2 digit. So here we have drawn 2 boxes, whereas this multiplier it is only of 1 digit. So it is horizontally, it is only 1 row, whereas vertically it is 2 boxes here, right? So now let's write these numbers over here. So 52 will write above this boxes multiplicand, and this multiplier will write on the right side. Now 9 2s are 18, right? So 1 will here and 8 should be here. Now 9 5s are 45. We'll write here 4 and the 5 will be here. Now let's add it. Okay. So here in this row we are having only one number. So we'll write here 8. Next come to the second row. 1 plus 5. It is 6. Next here we are having only one number. So therefore 52 into 9 is equal to how much? 468. 468. Understood, children? Now let's take one more example. Okay, we'll take this fourth one. You just try to do it yourself. This second and third one. We'll take the fourth one now. So 242 into 42. So here you can see there are the boxes. Here we are having 3 digit of multiplicand. 1, 2, 3. So here we are having 3 boxes. And here we are having 2 digit of multiply. 4 and 2. Right. So here we are having 2 rows. Right. So we'll write this number here 242 and this 4 2 on the right side. Now let's multiply it. 4 2s are 8. It is 4 2s are 8. Right. So what we have to do? 8. It is of only one digit. Isn't it? 8. It is in the unit place. If you are not having anything in the 10 place, just write down 0 there. Means it is 8 only, right? So 0, 8. So 8 is the place of unit and the 0 it is in the place of 10. Next come to the second digit. So 4 4s are 16. So we'll write here 16. Next 4 2s are 8. So what we have to do again? So the 8 will write here and we'll write 0 here. Okay. Now come to the second digit. 2 2s are 4. 0 4. 2 4s are 8. So we'll write 0 here and 8 will be here. 2 2s are 4. So we'll write 4 like this. Now let's add it. So here we are having only one number. So we'll write 4. Here we are having 3 numbers. So 8 plus 0 is 0. Sorry, 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So what we have to do? The 6 will be here and the next 1 will carry over to the next column here. So 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 plus 0 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So 1 will here and the next 1 will carry over to the next place. Yes. So next one is 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. Right? So we'll write 0 here and the 1 will carry over to the next place. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So therefore 242 into 42 is equal to how much? How much it is? 10,164. So 10,164. Understood, children? 10,164. So in the same way, you just try to solve it by yourself, the remaining sums. Okay, now let's move to the next concept, which is there on page number 90. Estimation in multiplication. Already you know this word estimation, which you have done in the case of addition and in the subtraction, right? So now let's do it in multiplication. So here, what is this, children, this line? Yes, it is a number line. Now let's take one basic example. Now you tell me, what is the estimated value of this 14? What is the estimated value of this 14? Whether it is in the near to the 10 or to the 20. Yes, this is near to the 10. So it means the estimated value of 14 is 10. Now tell me, what is the estimated value of this 19? Whether it is near to the 20 or to the 10. Yes, it is near to the 20. Means the estimated value of 19 is 20. Now what about this middle number 15? What is the estimated value of this 15? Whether it is 10 or to the 20. The estimated value of this middle number 15 is that to the next 10. Means it is 20. Yes, which you have learned it, right? So this is called the estimation. So here, let's take one example for 76 into 34. 76 into 34. What is the estimated value of the 76? Whether it is near to the 70 or to the 80. Yes, it is near to the 80. Right. Next, what is the estimated value of this 34? Whether it is near to the 30 or to the 40. Yes, it is near to the 30. Right. So now 80 into 30. Let's do it. 0, 0. 0 8s are 0. Plus 3 0 0. 3 8s are 24. Yes. So 0 is 0. 0 4 2. So what is the estimated product of these both numbers? It is 2400. 2400. Understood? Now children, come to the page number 92. Exercise 5.6. Yes. So find the product by estimating multiplicand and multiplier nearest to 10. Okay. Nearest to 10. So multiplicand and multiplier nearest to the 10. We have to find the product. We have to find the product by estimating the multiplicand and multiplier nearest to 10. 10 in the sense 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, 70, 80, 90, 20, 90, 100 like this. Okay, so it is only nearest to the 10 place only. So here 44, 10 in the sense, don't take it as only 10 only. Okay, nearest to the tens means it may be a 10, it may be a 20. 10, 20, they both are tens. 20, 30, they both are tens. 30, 40, they both are tens like this. Okay, now you tell me the first example, 44 into 39. Okay, which I have written here. 44 into 39. So what is the estimated value of 40? Whether it is near to the 40 or to the 50. 40 and 50 both are the tens. Yes, whether it is near to the 40 or to the 50. Yes, it is near to the 40. Now 39. What is the estimated value of 39? Whether it is near to the 30 or to the 40. Yes, it is near to the 40. Right? So let's find the product now. So 40 into 40. 0, 0, 0 4s are 0 plus 4 0 0, 4 4s are 16. Yes? 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 6 is 6 and 1 is 1. So what is the estimated product of both the numbers? It is 1600. Understood, children? Now let's take one more example here. 19 into 21. 19 into 21. So what is the estimated value of 19? Yes, you only have to tell me now. What is the estimated value of 19? Whether it is near to the 20 or to the 10. Whether it is near to the 10 or to the 20. Yes, the 19 is near to the 20. Yes, now 21. Whether this 21 is near to the 20 or to the 30. It is near to the 20. Yes, so 20 into 20. Let's do it. 0, 0, 0 to the 0 plus 2 0 0, 2 to the 4. So 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. The 4 is 4. So what is the estimated product of both the numbers? It is 400. Understood, children? So in the same way, you just try to solve it by yourself. Okay. Next, come to the second main. Find the product by estimating multiplicand to the nearest 100 and the multiplier to the nearest 10. Yes. Find the product. We have to find the product by estimating the multiplicand. So here these are the multiplicand, right? So multiplicand to the nearest 100. 100 in the sense 100 to 200. 200 to 300. 300 to 400. 400 to 500. These are the hundreds. Okay. And next the multiplier. These multiplier nearest to the tens means 10 to 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, like this. Okay. First here multiplicand nearest to the 100. So now here let's take one example. 308 into 17. First this is the multiplicand. Okay. It should be near to the 100. Now you tell me whether it is near to the 300 or to the 400. Yes. This 308 whether it is near to the 300 or to the 400. Yes, it is near to the 300. So the estimated value of 308 is 300. Now what is the estimated value of 17? It is a multiplier. So see the question here. The multiplier to the nearest 10. So what is the estimated value of the 17? Whether it is near to the 10 or to the 20. Yes, it is near to the 20. Right. Now let's multiply 300 into 20. Yes. So 0 is a 0, 0 is 0, 0 3s are. Yes, 0 plus 200, 200, 2 3s are 6. So 0 is 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 6 is 6. So what is the estimated product of both the numbers? It is 6,000. Understood, children? Now let's take one more example here. Second one, 240 into 42. So 240 into 42. What is the estimated value of 240? Yes, whether it is nearer to the 200 or it is near to the 300. Yes? Yes, it is nearer to the 200 because 300 it is so far from the 240. Right? Now come to the multiplier 42. Whether it is near to the 40 or to the 50. Yes, it is near to the 40. So let's multiply 200 into 40. So 0 is 0, 0, 0, 0 to the 0 plus 400, 400, 4 to the 8. So 0, 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. So 8, yes, 8 is 8. So what is the estimated product of both the numbers? It is 8,000. Understood, children? So in the same way, you just try to solve it by yourself. So children, in this lesson, we have learned multiplication without carrying, multiplication with carrying. Then we have learned the properties of multiplication, right? And we have learned lattice method, and we have learned the how to find out the product by estimating the multiplicand and the multiplier nearest to the 10 and nearest to the 100. Yes, hope you understood all the concepts very well, children. Okay.